What if I told you most poor people are not trapped by money? They're trapped by invisible programming, not chains, not fate, not even the system, but beliefs installed so early they don't even know they're running them. A child grows up hearing, money is hard, rich people are greedy, people like us don't succeed. Years later, that child becomes an adult working hard, trying hard, yet somehow always stuck, because the real prison was never financial, it was psychological, and today, we're breaking it. Why do some people stay poor their entire lives, even when opportunities exist? Why do lottery winners lose millions within a few years, while others build wealth from nothing? Is it bad luck? A broken system? Lack of education? Or is there something deeper, something invisible? A psychological trap that keeps people stuck. Here's the uncomfortable truth. Poverty is not just about money, it's about patterns. Mental patterns, emotional habits, invisible beliefs installed so early that most people don't even realize they're running them. When someone grows up with constant financial stress, their brain adapts. It has to. The human brain is designed for survival first, growth later. If bills are always late, if arguments about money are normal, if fear of not enough is part of daily life, the brain shifts into survival mode. In survival mode, long-term thinking disappears. The focus becomes immediate relief. Pay today's bill, solve today's problem, escape today's stress. And when your mind is busy surviving, it cannot strategize. It cannot invest. It cannot think 5 years ahead. Scarcity literally reduces mental bandwidth. Studies show that when people are financially stressed, their cognitive performance drops. It's not about intelligence. It's about pressure. Imagine trying to plan a business while your brain is screaming, "How will I survive this month?" That's where the first trap forms. Short-term decisions start replacing long-term strategy. Saving feels pointless because the future feels uncertain. Investing feels risky because loss feels unbearable. So people choose what feels safe, even if it keeps them small. Then comes emotional spending. After weeks of stress, a small purchase feels powerful. New clothes, a new phone on installments, a weekend escape. It's not about the item, it's about relief. That momentary dopamine hit says, "I deserve this." And in that moment, it feels like control. But here's the hidden loop. The purchase gives temporary relief. Then the bill comes. Stress increases. More relief is needed. So the cycle repeats. Stress, spend, regret, repeat. Over time, this becomes identity, and identity is the strongest force in human behavior. If someone grows up hearing, "People like us don't get rich," or "money is evil," or "rich people are greedy," those beliefs sink deep into the subconscious. Even if they consciously want wealth, subconsciously they resist it, because becoming wealthy would mean becoming the type of person they were taught to dislike. This creates self-sabotage. Opportunities appear, but they hesitate. A promotion is possible, but they don't apply. A business idea comes, but they overthink it, because success feels unfamiliar, and the brain prefers familiar pain over unfamiliar growth. Another trap is the income illusion. Many people believe higher income automatically creates wealth, but wealth is not income. Wealth is what you keep. Without financial discipline, higher income simply upgrades lifestyle. Bigger house, better car, more expensive habits. This is called lifestyle inflation. The moment income increases, expenses rise to match it. So no matter how much comes in, nothing stays. Meanwhile, wealthy thinkers operate differently. They delay gratification. They tolerate discomfort. They invest before they consume. They understand that looking rich and being rich are opposites. One is appearance, the other is ownership. Poor psychology focuses on status. Wealth psychology focuses on assets. Another powerful trap is fear of risk. When you grow up with little, loss feels catastrophic. Losing $1,000 doesn't feel like a lesson. It feels like disaster. So risk is avoided at all costs. But growth requires calculated risk. Businesses require risk. Investing requires risk. Skill development requires risk. If safety becomes the highest priority, growth becomes impossible. And then there's the environment effect. You become the average of the people around you. If everyone in your circle complains about money, avoids ambition, mocks success, and believes the system is rigged, that mindset becomes normal. Ambition feels dangerous, growth feels arrogant, success feels isolating, so people shrink to fit their environment. Blame is another silent trap. Blaming the government, the economy, the rich, the system, and yes, external factors exist. Inequality exists. Privilege exists. But when blame becomes permanent, power disappears. Because if everything is someone else's fault, nothing is your responsibility. And without responsibility, there is no control. Control is the foundation of wealth. The wealthiest individuals often share one psychological trait: extreme ownership. They ask, what can I control? What can I improve? What skill can I build? Even in unfair conditions, they search for leverage instead of excuses. Another deep psychological barrier is lack of financial education. Most schools teach how to work for money, not how to make money work. Without understanding assets, liabilities, compounding, and investment, people stay trapped in earning and spending cycles. They trade time for money forever, never building systems that generate income without constant effort. And time is the most expensive currency of all. Then comes the comfort trap. Even painful stability can feel safer than uncertain growth. A low-paying job feels secure. A small life feels predictable. Big dreams feel risky. So people settle, not because they lack potential, but because comfort whispers louder than ambition. Years pass, habits solidify, identity hardens. I'm just not good with money. Business isn't for people like me. I'll start saving when I earn more. These sentences become reality. But here's the truth most people never hear. Wealth is not built by income alone. It is built by behavior repeated over time. Saving consistently, even small amounts. Investing early, even imperfectly. Learning skills that increase value. Choosing growth over image. The psychological trap of poverty is powerful, but it is not permanent. The moment someone shifts from survival thinking to strategy thinking, everything changes. The moment they take ownership instead of blaming, momentum begins. The moment they delay one unnecessary purchase and invest instead, identity starts transforming. Because wealth starts in the mind before it shows in the bank. Poor people don't stay poor because they're incapable. They stay poor because their environment trained them for survival, not expansion. And unless that programming is consciously rewritten, the cycle repeats, generation after generation. But here's the powerful part. Psychology can be rewired. Scarcity can be replaced with strategy. Impulse can be replaced with discipline. Blame can be replaced with responsibility. And when mindset shifts, behavior follows. When behavior changes, results follow. When results compound, life transforms. The real trap was never money. It was the invisible belief about what was possible. And once that belief changes, so does everything.